The hardest part of this whole project is stopping the water pump from spinning as you go to loosen the nut on the fan. Automotive parts stores carry a kit that'll help you do this, and they'll usually rent it for free. For those that want to buy a kit, I'll be leaving some Amazon affiliate links down below. The only thing holding this on is 3 bolts, one here, here, and one right there. You'll need to loosen this clamp and this clamp right here. You'll also have a wire that connects up to something here. I lost mine, so you'll have to figure yours out. Then this just pulls right off. Go ahead and slide this up out of your way. This right here, it's just got 2 clips that hold it on, this and this one here. You don't have to undo this wire. You can just lay it upside down like this. These fan shrouds are all one piece, and the only things holding them in is there's a bolt right here and a bolt here, and over here there's a slot. This is what goes down in those slots, and right here is where the bolts go in. I removed the fan shroud just so you can get a better view of what's happening. Remember, your fan shroud will actually be here, and it'll be a little harder to work with. I want to mention something right up front just so you can be positive of what's going on. This nut is a 36mm nut right here that you need to connect a wrench to. And it loosens like every nut out there, meaning you're just going to go just like you is going to loosen any nut. But the problem is exactly what's happening. Everything just spins. So you have to find something that's strong enough that'll go across these nuts here. And so you're holding that. I'll use this as an example, even though it won't work because that screwdriver is so chintzy or thin for what we're trying to do. But while that's held there, you've got to put this on, hold it down as you go to loosen this. But when you get cheap things, or too, it's not really cheap, it's just too thin. When it's too thin, it'll just bend. And remember, yours might be on there for 20 years, so it's really hard to get off. But that's the trick to it. One of the things I found that's pretty strong are these 1/4-inch extensions. But even that, I don't think for most conditions would be strong enough. Another way, and it's actually how I get mine off, but mine was pretty easy, is I just put the wrench on there, pulled on it really hard, and then just hit it here. So as I'm pulling, I'm just kind of hitting down and pulling at the same time, and I just go. And then that breaks it loose. I think you'll find it's so much easier to either rent or buy a kit that's specifically made for this purpose. Once it's loose, mine will do this because I've taken it on and off a bunch of times, but yours probably won't. But you can actually spin it because that clutch isn't that on there that strongly. It's really fine threads, so keep in mind you're going to have to spin it a long time, and you may have to do it with the wrench coming in here and just doing it slowly until you get it off. Once you get it to where you can get it off, do keep in mind it's when it comes to the end, and like I say, you're going to have a fan shroud here that's a pain in the neck to work with. When you come to the end, this guy here, meaning the fan, he's just going to want to fall down straight down to the bottom of the fan shroud. So you might want to put a piece of cardboard here to help protect your radiator. Show you what's going to happen when I get mine off. Remember, you're going to have a fan shroud in the way. There we go. If you don't watch it, it just falls down really quick into the fan shroud. So now I'm going to show you how you get him out from underneath the fan shroud. The trick to getting this fan out is taking it out this corner right here. Got to kind of work these two together. And that's how the fan comes out. If your fan happens to be cracked like mine was, I found a fantastic glue for repairing it. I'll leave an Amazon link to it down below. Otherwise, click on the card now showing. This is Ron from Fixing Stuff in Black and White, signing off.